Okay, today I'm going to be making another LED light. I know, that's something I've never done before. But anyway, it's going to be a work light, and this is going to be for Angel. And so she's going to want a light to with a bench, not a bench, a table. And so this is going to be a work light that can be moved around. But I was like figuring out, okay, well, I could do that with dowels and stuff. But then I found out I could buy a microphone scissor adjustment thing for like $8 on Amazon. So, bam, got that. Figuring I hopefully could just use the base, and then once I got it, then I realized I could probably design a part for it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to design a part for in FreeCAD for this scissor thing. So this is what comes with that, and then this part here holds the microphone, and there's the mount for mounting to the table. Part that interests me is that the screws right on like that. And I was thinking, well, I could maybe cut that and then somehow figure out, but then, hey, I have a 3D printer, so let's see what we could do. So I took it apart. Screw. And then kind of a tight fit, but so then I realized, wait a minute, I could probably 3D print that. So make my own part. So, but I'm going to need some measurements. So let's go ahead and measure out. I need a diameter here. So that's 23.3. We need inner diameter here. 7.7. So we got 23.3, 7.7, and you're going to need a depth. Call it 5.7. So 5.7, 7.7, 23.3. Let's switch over to the computer and bring up FreeCAD. FreeCAD, swap to this one. And, well, we're not going to do FreeCAD yet, that's right. I'm going to do Pinta first. So I'm going to do a quick drawing sketch of what I want this to look like. So using a tablet, so it would actually help you look at what I'm doing. Let's see. I need something that looks like that. And then we have a hole here. And side view's gonna probably be up. Oops. Do that. It was better the first time. Anyway. Get the idea. I'm going to have a hole here. So, from our measurements, we've got 23.3. For our radius here. 7.7 for our here we'll call it 5.7. This depth, haven't decided, probably decide that in the FreeCAD. So we got our main points that we need. So, alright, now I can switch over to FreeCAD. Now I have an idea. Oh, I'm going to want to put some fillets here. One thing I found out in 3D printing is when you have an abrupt change here, you don't have a lot of structure here holding it all together. So this should create a hopefully a stronger point. Okay, now we can go over to FreeCAD. FreeCAD. Click on Part Design, and this isn't the one we want because this is the one you have to draw, and we're going to build it with pieces parts. So we switch over to Parts. I'm going to start off with a cylinder. Of course, that just looks like a circle from this view, so we're going to this one here. Let you see at an angle. Click on the model, cylinder, data. Data's down here. So right off the bat, this is going to be our center hole. So if we look at our thing, our center hole is 7.7. And 7.7 is so 7.7 divided by 2, 3.85. So now we know we have a radius of 3.85. I know you can probably do it in your head, but I sometimes just off by 10. You don't want to be off by 0.10, whatever, just because you haven't made a mistake. So 3.85. And we have the height. Our height was 5.7. So 5.7. And so now that's going to be our center hole. Now we have to add another cylinder. This will represent, oops, this part here. So we're going to take this part here, use a cylinder, and then we're going to use a cube or rectangular cube. Anyway. We're going to use a cube to and move that around, and then we'll see. So we have this one, which is going to have to be bigger. That's what, 23.3. 23.3 divided by 2. 11.65. So cylinder here, radius of 11.65, so that's way bigger than the other. We want a height of 5.8. Where'd your cylinder go? Let's make this one, oh, not 5.8, 5.7, so the other one's wrong. So this one, I'm just going to go ahead and make this 6. And go back here and correct this one to 5.7. So now this is going to be cut from this, but we're not going to do that yet because we need to build out more of this. So now we're going to need a cube, and select the cube. Now we're going to have to make this 23.3 because it's going to have to be the same width as is the diameter of the cylinder. So we're going to make the width 23.3. And their height can be 5.7. And their length. Now let's get this moved in position and then figure out the length. So to move it, we have to go under placement, and we're going to be moving it, I guess, on the y-axis. So positive, negative, so we're going to have to move it half the distance. It's our corner here, so we're going to want to move it half. And it was 11.65. So negative 11.65. Boom. So that's good. Now we need to get apply. Don't forget to apply it. Now we need to figure out how far we want to make this. Let's try 30 to begin with. 30. That doesn't look too bad. Look at this from above. Yeah. Or below. This is above. Not that it matters much. So, trying to think. Yeah, let's go with that. That looks good. Maybe. Let's get it. Let me check real quick. Just to see if 30. 30 should give plenty of movement without being too bad. Alright, so now we need to add the piece that goes up. So we're going to need another cube. And we're going to, this one's going to have select the cube. We're going to have the same width of 23.3. We're going to have to move it the negative 11.65. Then we need to move it this way, and that would be the x. We need to move it. Let's move it 30 to begin with, I guess. Oop. We don't need negative. There we go. Okay. Now, the height. Let's see. We want height should be. It was 40. And then this, I don't think we need it that thick. 10 millimeters is too thick. So like a 5. I think it's 5. I think 3 would be better. It doesn't have to be that thick. This is going to be glued to the, so let's go ahead and make that 3. But then we still need to move this. And it's 40, so we'll move it on the Z20. Wrong way. And that doesn't look quite right. That's because I moved for the edge 20, so let's back that up to 15. Looks better, it's not completely symmetrical. 5.8. 13. 18. 17. 16. That looks good. Okay, so now we have our pieces parts. This should be all the parts we need. We still need to cut out that, but before we can cut that out, we should join up everything. So you click one, control the other, control click the other, so you and click union. So now we have those two unions. Now we need to click that with Q1. Now we're going to union those. And now we want to keep this one and get rid of this one. So it's the order in which you start. So this is the one we're going to keep. Then you click the one you want to cut out. And so then we click this button here. And cut that out. Cut it out. And so now we have, this is only one more thing we need to do is I want to get, I want to get fillets right here, but I can't see that edge, so I can switch it around, but I still can't see the edge. From the top, still can't see the edge. I can see it in passing, but I'm not sure if there's a way to adjust where you can see it. But what you can do, go in here and switch to wireframe. Now I can see the edges. So I can click this edge, and then there's a button here, fillet the selected edge of a shape. We can go ahead and fillet that. So that was edge 24. Let's bump this up to. Sorry about that. Got interrupted by some spam calls. Good thing I'm on and do not call. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we're gonna see if we can change the radius from 1 to see what 2 looks like. Alright. Switches back to as is. We got a nice curve there. Let's look at the side. Or the side. Or the top. One of these is going to work. There we go. So, yeah, that looks good. So now we need to get the other one. So switch back here. Back to wireframe. Click this edge. Fillet. Edge 20. Change this to 2. That's the radius of this. So the larger it'll curve more. So okay, so now we can tell from there that that's a nice fillet. So let's switch back to as is. Now we have a part, and that should be the part. I just want to. You can expand out all the pieces, parts, and look at them. So just going through and making sure that things are as wide and fine. Alright. Now, once you have a part, you probably want to do a file save as. We don't have to go through that again, so we'll call this lamp mount. Save. And so now we have lamp mount. Now when you want to export the part, you go ahead and select the whole thing. So in this case, fillet, because that was the last thing that I did. And under File, Export, and I'm going to want the mesh format. So it'll create, you can do an STL, and that will be easy to import into Cura. Of course, I don't have Cura mounted, or not. I don't have Cura on this computer, so we're gonna have. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it winds up looking like in Blender. So here's Blender. Go ahead and delete that object, and we'll go ahead and file, import, STL, especially 3D lamp mount, and click import. Now, Blender is by default, I think, in meters, but our object is in millimeters, so It's going to be looking ginormous in here. So we just peel mouse out and you can see the part. That's what it's going to look like. Probably going to print it in this way up. Probably going to wind up with some when Cure goes through, it's probably going to put some support structure right through here, and that should yeah, we'll see. I'll have to cut it out, but that shouldn't be a big deal because I'll have it won't even be shown. So all right, so that's it for now. Catch you later.